A couple of victories for the Golden Eagles at Reed Green Coliseum as they take on UTSA and UTEP. We'll take a look at all the highlights. We'll also talk and visit with the 1989-1990 Golden Eagle basketball team and look ahead to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. That and a whole lot more coming up today on Southern Miss Sports Today with Doc Sadler.
Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler is presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. We'll be right back with This Week in Southern Miss Basketball right after this.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bancorp South. Good week for the Golden Eagles. A couple of home games at Reed Green Coliseum and a couple of victories for the Golden Eagles over two of the teams out of the Texas area of this league, UTSA and the UTEP. Both fall to the Golden Eagles at Reed Green Coliseum. And Doc, first of all, before we talk about UTSA, what's it mean to this ball club to win a couple of big games at home like that?
Well, John, it means a lot. I mean, obviously not just to our team, but to our fans and everybody that's involved in this program, because as you well know, we came back from the road trip last week, and you know, even though I thought we played pretty good for 30 minutes, for 50 minutes, we didn't play that well. And you know, going into a long week, you know you're playing against two teams that really beat you pretty good. You know, San Antonio got us by 20 at their place, and then the worst defeat of the season was at El Paso. And you know, you've got that in the back of your mind, knowing that the one thing that both of those teams had was size, and so you were very concerned about it. But coming back and you know, being very fortunate, up 15 against San Antonio and losing the lead and coming back and winning was very, very big. And then obviously Saturday night when everything looked really, really bad for the first 30 minutes, I thought we played hard. I really did. We just had no offense. We could not get in any kind of rhythm at all, and it just started clicking, got a couple easy baskets. And so everything ends with a good feeling. You know, the people that were here, the spirit group, everybody involved feel good about it. The players definitely do. So there's nothing like ending your season with two home wins.
UTSA, let's talk about that one a little bit. Kind of a strange game. You get up 50-35. They go on a 20-0 run, so all of a sudden they're ahead 5. And then Chip Armelin, who was really struggling shooting the basketball, bags a big 3 off the transition. He ends up scoring 10 in a row. You go on a 10-0 run, take the lead, going to win it. What were you doing well that got you the lead? What were you not doing there that let them back in the ball game? You
know, the thing that we've been talking about all year, John, you and I, post-game, pre-game, and just at practice, you know, when things are going good for you, you're sharing the basketball. And we had 21 assists in that ball game. And I don't know that it was that we quit sharing it, but again, I thought we got tired, and we put so much energy into everything. And then offensively, we just started standing around and not so much being selfish and the ball sticking. It was just our fatigue. And And so after we, lost the lead, we came back, got a couple of easy baskets. As you mentioned, Chip hit a huge three, got it going again. And of all the wins this year, I think that's probably one of the biggest because, we had leads before and lost them and then lost the game. So in that ball game, we had the 15-point lead, lost it, and came back and won it.
Well, it was Southern Miss and the Road Runners of UTSA the other night at Reed Green Coliseum. The Golden Eagles with a 70-66 victory. Let's go back and take a look at all the highlights. Eagles go backdoor. Armelin got a layup. Beautiful bounce pass by Bengaya. Up top, O'Brien. A bounce pass in the lane knocked away. Eagles get a steal. Ahead to Blevins. Blevins driving it to the right wing in the front court. Now drives the baseline. Gets down inside and dunked it in. Oh, he jumped up. He's got such a quick leap. Allen waits for the traffic to clear. Gives it to Blevins. Blevins going to drive off the wing inside. Got an easy layup. That's another good move by Kelvin Blevins. Picked up by Holland, who throws into the pack to Carey, and he dunked it in. And the Eagles get back within two. Back out from Blevins. He'll shoot a three on the way. Bingo! Kelvin Blevins has already equaled his career high with a 7-point first down. Lewis feeds down inside, threw it away. Bengaya the steal. Eagles on the break. Bengaya going to drive, fish it off to Holland, who got it done. Kevin Holland went up and sort of dunked it. Bounces high post to Chapman. Off to Armelin. Chip driving in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Good. 10-footer by Chip Armelin. He's got 6. Blevins a bounce pass down low. Out front, Millinghouse. A jumper straight away. Bingo. That's a 2-pointer. Or is it a 3? That's a 3 by Millinghouse. Millinghouse up top. Holland a 3 from straight away. Off the rim wouldn't go. Giant slammed in by Carey. Norval Carey out jumps everybody. Right wing to Blevins. Blevins up top. Millinghouse open for 3. Takes it. Bingo. Millinghouse with his second bucket. Ringholt couldn't get the shot to go. The Eagles the other way. The Millinghouse left wing shoots another 3. Bingo! Oh, Millinghouse. Back-to-back threes. Timeout UTSA. Out front Hill with Bengaya right up in his face. And Bengaya gets the steal. Knocks it away. Bengaya going up, and he dunks it in. He went up and under and dunked it in. Fakes a shot. Back to Holland. Left wing Millinghouse with a 3 left side. Bingo! 4 threes by Millinghouse. He's got a dozen points. Pressuring all over the court. Bengaya fires head of the pack. Down inside Carey. Lays it up and in. That's a great look by Bengaya. Chip driving to the foul line. Back to Bengaya. 3 left side out front. Bingo. It rattles in for Matt Bengaya. Eagles to Millinghouse. Up top, Bengaya lobs it high over the top. And Carey lays it in. Another assist for Bengaya. Kevin Holland into Armelin, open, a 3 out front by Chip. Bingo! Chip says, finally, I got one to go. You can see it on his face. A steal by Bengaya. Bengaya head to Armelin. Armelin pull up 3 out front. Bingo! And the Eagles take the lead again. Armelin with 8 straight. Driving and spinning is Bengaya to Armelin, and he got a layup off of it. The 8th assist of the night from Matt Bengaya. Hayes with 12 in the shot clock, lobs it high. Alley-ooped it up, and Bengaya caught it and laid it in softly off the glass. Got it into Carey. Carey head to Hayes. Hayes on the breakaway. Drives inside, lays it up, and lays it in with the right hand. Eagles beat the pressure, get a layup. Eagles win it tonight, 70-66 over the Road Runners of UTSA.
Gunderman Group is growing.
Getting in a groove.
Growth is gratifying.
Goal is to grow.
Gotta get greater growth.
I just talked to UPS. They've got expert advice, special discounts, new technologies, like smart pickups. They'll only show up when you print a label, and it's automatic. We save time and money.
Time?
Money?
Time and money.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome. I love logistics.
And we're back. Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Saturday night at Reed Green Coliseum, the final home game for the Golden Eagles here in 2014-2015. And the Golden Eagles come up with the largest comeback in school history. They come from 24 down and beat UTEP by a score of 63-60. And Doc, real quick before we talk about the game itself, Chip Armelin, the only senior on the ball club, playing for the final time. Sure, it had to have been an emotional night for Chip. His family's there, pregame ceremony, all that. But Chip, as usual, came up big in the ball game.
No question about it. And, you know, senior nights are fun. But at the same time, you know, John, they're also can be draining for you. And, you know, Chip had his whole family, his sisters, his brothers, his mom and his dad, and has a girlfriend here. And, you know, to his credit, you know, he tried to block as much of it out as he could. And again, you know, he's had such a great year for us. And, you know, he wanted to wear the black jerseys and the uniforms, so we allowed him to do that. But what could you say about Chip? I mean, you know, the ball game in itself, he probably didn't have as good an offensive night, but you knew they was going to take it away from him. But once again, when we needed big plays, Chip came through for us.
All right, well, you got to explain this to me. You're down 52-28. It looks not very good for the Golden Eagles. 11 minutes and 39 seconds to go, but you guys go on a 35-8 run to win the ball game. How did it happen?
Well, I guess I can go ahead and tell the secret. You know, I looked at you, John, and
Yeah.
you said, "Hey, let's outscore them now," and we got to outscore them by a lot. But no, again, I thought for the first 30 minutes, again, we never got into an offensive rhythm in this basketball game. We never did. And my teams in the past have always been a team that liked to score off of their defense, either full court or in half court. But we just haven't had the numbers to practice that all year long, or we would have really been fatigued. But we've spent a little time on it lately, and coming down to the stretch, and we went to it with 10 minutes to go and fell back into some zone, and Keljan made some huge plays defensively. Shadell made some big baskets. And again, you could just see the confidence, and that's what happens at home when your defense turns into offense. And let's be real, I mean, we needed it because, you know, what were you, under 30% probably for the first 30 minutes of the ball game, and really was in no rhythm at all. So you got to credit our defense probably on Saturday night as winning that game.
Well, it was Southern Miss and the Miners of UTEP on Saturday night at Reed Green Coliseum. Again, the largest comeback in school history. Eagles come from 24 down to win 63-60. Let's go back and take a look at the exciting highlights. Carey looks back door, can't get it to Armelin. Now he's going to drive on Lang, short jumper on the way, good. 15-footer by Norville. Carey. Holland goes up high, caught underneath by Carey, up and lays it in. And the Eagles have the lead. They go up over the top. Now Hunter gets up in the front court, and the Eagles get it inside, and Carey dunked it in. Doc calling the play off the Golden Eagle bench. Millinghouse, a three, left side, bingo. Millinghouse, they left him alone. Harris dribbles it out front, gives it up to Cooper. A steal by Kevin Holland. Holland the breakaway. Holland driving, leaves it with Carey. Oh, and he slammed it in. He was the trailer. He soars up high. Holland near the top of the circle, grounded by Cooper. Gives it to Millinghouse, who shoots a three, and he hit one. Bingo. Back-to-back buckets by the Golden Eagles. Throws it behind the back to Armelin. Chip wide open, and Chip will dunk it in. Right wing Millinghouse bounces into Carey. Carey down inside, reverse layup, good, and he drew a foul. Pass knocked loose. Blevins a steal. Blevins to Millinghouse, back to Blevins, got the layup. 55-38. Miners. Millinghouse a three, and he hit it off the left wing. They left him open, he hit it. Rebound tipped up on the rim, and it will go. Oh, it wouldn't go in. And the rebound underneath. Chapman knocks it away from Hunter, and Millinghouse got a layup. Boy, Jamie Chapman knocking it away from the big guy. Big guy's been on the bench a while. Backdoor pass to Armelin. Takes it to the bucket, got the bucket, and Lang fouls out of the ball game. Hunter doubled up, splits the double team, lost the basketball. Chapman got the steal. Head to Millinghouse. Millinghouse to Armelin. Chip dunks it in. Oh, yeah, it's an 8-point game. Eagles doing it on the defensive end. They're down 8, 56-48. Right wing Holland. Holland up top, Millinghouse a three from straight away. Bingo! Millinghouse drills another one, and it's a 7-point game. Armelin, front court, chip fakes, and comes back out, gives it to Bengaya. Bengaya drives down inside, puts it up on the rim and in! Oh, it's a 5-point game. Bengaya with a bucket. Holland, left wing Armelin. Here's a three by Chip. Bingo! It's a tie ball game. Chip Armelin, the senior, in his final game has tied it up. Millinghouse down inside Bengaya. Bengaya gives it to Carey. Carey, a jumper in the lane. That's up high and it went in off the back of the rim from a couple of feet away. Eagles lead it 62-60. 22 seconds ago. Timeout, UTEP. Cooper up top. Cooper driving inside. Collision. Offensive foul. Bengaya took the charge from C.J. Cooper. He just got there in time and took the charge. Eagles get it back with 9.6 seconds to go. There we go. Miners played in. Cooper in front. 5 seconds. To Morris. A three out of the left corner. Long, no good. And the Eagles have won it. Southern Miss has won it. The biggest comeback in school history. And the Eagles win it 63-60 over the UTEP Miners. Holy cow, folks. The Eagles finish the game on a 35-8 run on the Miners and have captured the victory tonight here at Reed Green Coliseum. Boy, celebrate, guys. You deserve it.
There's not anybody in this room that can't do special things. And I'm not talking about just with basketball. You all can do special things if you believe in yourself. And you're going to have some bumps, and you're going to have some potholes, and you're going to have some, you know, hills to climb. But that's just an example, guys. Yeah, the hill's high, the pothole's deep. Get a flat maybe when you hit it. But change the tire and keep going on. I promise you, it will happen for you. It will happen for you, and it's going to, hey, it's going to be a lot worse than that. But you saw what could happen if you just keep fighting. It hasn't gone your way, and you just, man, you guys are special. You're special, but you got to believe you're special. You got to believe you're special. You got to believe it, and so congratulations, man. I mean, how else would it be? So happy for you, and happy for everybody, okay?
From the very beginning, your life is made up of a series of moments. Each moment requires you to make a choice. Sometimes you don't really have much of a choice, but for the moments that you do, the big moments, what will you choose? Choose to discover your own path, to defy expectations, to be challenged. Choose to ask, what if? To make a difference. Choose to give back. Choose to do something that matters and make every moment count. Choose Southern Miss.
And we're back once again on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bancorp South. Well, if you're at the game on Saturday against UTEP, we saw at halftime the university, the athletic department honoring the 1989-1990 Southern Miss basketball team that finished second in the Metro Conference, but was good enough. They earned an at-large berth into the NCAA tournament, the first time that had ever happened at Southern Miss. And guys like Darren Chancellor, Doc, and Clarence Weatherspoon were some of the leaders on that team. Darren Jenkins, Russell Johnson, guys like that. Really neat to see them out at Reed Green Coliseum on Saturday night and being recognized by the fans.
Well, again, you know, getting a chance to see them sitting over there and then getting a chance to meet all of them after the ball game. I know Coach Turk was a great coach, but man, would I like to have some of them guys. I mean, I looked over at them guys, you know, 6'10", 6'9", Clarence Weatherspoon, Ricky Jones. I'm going, wow, Coach, you know, I've been in it 30 years and know good players make good coaches, and they looked the part. I'm sure they played the part also, but what an incredible night for them to come back and I'm so happy that we were able to do that, and hopefully, again, we'll have somebody else back sometime.
All right, we're going to watch a little feature on that 89-90 team. We caught up with several members of the team that were back at Reed Green Coliseum on Saturday night. So here it is, our look back at 1989-90, the Southern Miss basketball team that was the first to go to the NCAA tournament.
Well, that year, I think when we started out that year getting ready, and we got to school and everybody showed up, and you know, coming off a team that only won 10 games, when Coach brought everybody into to the first meeting, and you looked around, and you know, we just knew we had a good team. And going into that first season, you know, I think we opened up with LSU or somebody that year. And Coach was saying, man, they're gonna be big. Coach Turk telling us they big. But you know, we have been playing so hard and was playing as a unit. We had so much confidence, and I think even though we lost that game, I think that boosted us. That gave us the confidence and belief that we could play with anybody. So that really was one of the kickstarters saying we were gonna have a good team.
We almost had chemistry from the start, and that time really enabled us to be very, very competitive. And you know, just the memories and then the teams we competed against were just tremendous.
Team chemistry that we had together on and off the court, that translated to our play on the court. I feel that we play more for each other, and that's what's significant in playing college, this type level basketball. It's great to have been such a part of a great team, and it's just something that I'm going to cherish forever.
My memories were very, felt like I knew at the time it was a historical moment for ourselves, because my dream was, when I come out of high school, was to go somewhere that we can go play in the NCAA tournament. You watch Martin Madden's every year, and just to get the opportunity to do that when we came here, I felt like with the group we put together, with Coach Turk put together, that we could do that, and we accomplished our goals, what we wanted to do.
Well, you know, getting a chance to see everybody, see guys you hadn't seen in a while, you know, and just like some of the guys said earlier, realizing it's been 25 years, you know, all of us grown into men's and stuff. You know, we came in as boys, was nurtured by, you know, Coach and his staff, and you know, and all the families that accepted us. You know, it's unbelievable that it's been 25 years. You know, it's just been a moment. You know, you never think about it when you're in the moment, but now you get a chance to sit back and look at it. You know, that was a moment in time that turned out to be special.
We had a chance to share memories. We talked about road trips. We also talked about how tough those crowds were when we went to those arenas. And most importantly, though, we were just saying that we can't hardly believe 25 years has gone by. And you know, and having a chance to come back and really catch up and just, you know, talk about, you know, how tough things were then, but also how eager we were to meet those challenges as a team, and how far we went and how we grew, not only as players, but as young men.
We had some old memories, talking about old times, talking about things that happened in the dorms, on the road, with the travel, the practices, the games, and things, you know, Coach Turk would tell us in practice or on the road. It was a great experience.
At the moment, you don't think about it, you know, but to look back on it and to finally realize that we were someone that created that situation or what have you, it's great, you know, especially to think back on it or what have you. It's always good to give something back from a place that you spent, you know, years with, developing friendships, developing chemistry with different guys and different fans or what have you. So definitely it feels great. I just didn't realize that, you know, this much time had gone by, but it feels real great.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler, presented by Bank Corp South. Well, just one game left now for the Golden Eagles here in 2014-2015. That's Thursday night over at the Thomas Assembly Center in Ruston, Louisiana, when the Golden Eagles take on the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. And Doc, here's a team that is on the verge of capturing the Conference USA Championship. They've won, I think, 28 in a row there at the Thomas Assembly Center. So obviously a tough challenge for the Golden Eagles on Thursday night.
Well, no question about it. And, going in to finish the season with the team that, is in first place, chance, as you mentioned, to win back-to-back championship. It's not going to be easy, but it's a challenge that we're looking forward to. I told the team in there, hey, not a lot of people gave us a chance with 9 minutes to go in the game either. So let's go over there Thursday night. We don't have anything to lose. Let's go over and play the best game we've played all year, and let's take our chances, and I think we'll do that. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I know it's going to be a challenge, but at the same time, our guys are going to be up for it.
All right, well, congratulations on the 2 wins. Let's go get another one on Thursday night.
Hey, thanks, John.
All right, the Golden Eagles at Louisiana Tech on Thursday night. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off. Hey, and we want to thank you for coming out to Mugshots Grill and Bar all year long. Last night was our final show of our Golden Eagle Hotlines over there at Mugshots, so thanks to all you fans who came out throughout the year and supported us, came out and talked a little Golden Eagle basketball. Southern Miss wraps it up on Thursday at Louisiana Tech. Hope to see a lot of you there in Ruston, Louisiana. That'll do it. We'll see you next time. Another inside look into Golden Eagle basketball.
Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Doc Sadler has been presented by Bank Corp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. This has been a presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.